Hi everyone, these are the important questions. Do I need to go for chemotherapy? How many sessions of chemotherapy do I need? What about immunotherapy? What about surgery? What about CT scans? Well, join us on our Simply Healed program every Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Singapore, Hong Kong and Philippine time. Our sessions are interactive, featuring a live Q&A with experts and doctors who will answer your questions in real time. You can type in your questions and get immediate, personalized responses. This is your chance to take control of your health. So take advantage of this informative and supportive experience. Visit our Facebook page and message us on Messenger to find out more. See you there this Thursday.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ako si Haji Norma Yusuf, taga Zamboanga City. Pero dito na ako nakatira sa Maynila. 13 pieces na bukol, pero yung mga iba maliit siya. Pero yung itong isa malaki siya, parang umabot na ata ng 3. Kaya nga ito sabi ng doktor, kailangan tanggalin na. May kaibigan ako, i-try ko daw itong yung part. Pangalawang gabi, may naramdaman ako parang iba. Yung parang may langgam na parang gumagalaw ganyan hanggang dito, hanggang sa talampakan, ganon. Pangatlong araw ko. Parang kung sumakit yung dito ko, parang gusto ko talaga. Pag ko ganyan sa CR, yun parang lumabas talaga na ganyan, napakarami talaga. Siguro sunod-sunod yun, 3 araw, ganun. Tapos sabi ko, pagtapos yung dito ko, minsan yung parang, ganun-ganun ako. Parang masikip dito, parang minsan sumasakit dito ko, ganyan. Yung na ako dito, umabot na ng mga 5 days, ganyan. Parang nawala yung sakit dito, nawala siya. Parang hindi na ako ganun-ganon. Pag nagsalita ako, parang tuloy-tuloy na, wala na akong halos maramdaman. Kaya siguro, hindi ako, sabi ko, parang ayaw ko magpa-opera, siguro mayroon talagang gamot para dito. Binigay ng God. Ngayon, hanggang ngayon, parang maganda ang maganda ang pakiramdam ko. Yung high blood ko, pag parang magandang tinanggal ko na yung sa cholesterol ko, hindi na ako, pero yung sa cholesterol ko, pag tinatanggal ko yon, parang hindi, mga 2 araw, parang masama ang pakiramdam ko. Pero ito, 14 days na, ngayon 14 days na, basta 2 weeks na, hindi ako uminom ng subastatin, wala akong nararamdaman na parang maganda ang Kaya yun, ngayon bumili pa ako ulit ng tablet. Oo. Kasi sabi ko para para lumakas talaga sa akin ng Kasi nararamdaman ko talaga na maganda. Haji Norma Yusuf, ay bukol ako dito sa liig ko, 13 piraso. Umabot na ng 3 cm. Take ako ng PPARs 2 times, morning at saka gabi. Pag numulok ako, hindi ko na siya mararamdaman. At saka, kinakapa ko siya. Parang nawawala, parang wala na. Hindi ko mahawakan. Hindi katulad ng dati. Salamat, SimplyNature.
Father ko muna, start ng take ng PPARs vial para po sa prostate cancer niya. Kasi medyo malala na Stage 4 na siya. Then, nabasag pa yung spinal cord niya. So, lumpo siya, hindi na makalakad, bedridden. Then, before PPARs po, ang putla na niya medyo nakakatakot na. So, while taking PPARs, little by little, yung pamumutla niya nagre-reverse. Namumula na yung pisngi. Nakatulong din sa appetite niya. Then, syempre, sa bowel movement. Kasi mukhang isa yun sa na-paralyze other than his legs. Sa lab test din, pati yung mga red blood cells niya nag-improve na. And yung mga SGPT, yung mga cholesterol, nag-improve din. Then sa energy levels din, kahit na bedridden siya, makulit. Since maganda yung effects, mother ko rin pinag-take ko. Kasi siya naman hypertension, na-vertigo rin siya dahil sa hypertension niya eh. So sa kanya, soft gels lang. Yun, ganun din, maganda rin. Nag-i-improve din alongside ng maintenance niya yun, yung PPARS products. Then all in all, maganda naman. So, syempre, since nagandahan kami, di ako rin. Nakabawas sa stress, nakakasarap ng tulog, mataas din energy. So, ganda. Ganda eh. So, super recommended eh. Ganda nga eh. Kahit headache lang o paghihilo na babawasan, super recommended.
Yung sister ko had the symptoms of diabetes. Siguro 10 years na. Madalas siyang umiihi, tapos laging pagod, pumayat, mataas ang BP. Tapos siyempre, mga nanhilingon.
Yung sa paa po ni ma'am, paano po yun nag-start?
Okay. Kasi ganito yun eh. Yung first na hospital niya, not because of diabetes. Ang una niya, pneumonia. Ayan. Doon nalaman na may diabetes din siya. By accident. Right foot niya, may para siyang matang isda lang. Yung maliit na itim lang. Tapos napapaligiran lang siya ng parang dilaw na kulay na dilaw. Ring sa sugat na yun sa center. Tapos tinanong ko, bakit? Hindi niya daw alam anong reason. So sigurado ako dahil nga may background ako sa medical, siguro dahil yun ay lumala na yung taas ng sugar niya, hindi niya na monitor, hindi niya nabibigyan ng gamot, nagkaroon siguro siya ng komplikasyon. Yung nerve sa paa na damage na. So hindi niya na nararamdaman na minatapakan pala siya. So probably yun siguro yung nangyari. Minatapakan siya, nasugat yung paa niya, malit lang, tapos hindi niya naramdaman. Lumala. So nagkaroon siya ng lagnat on and off, nakahiga lang siya. So sabi ko sa kanya, so anong plano mo? Sabi ko, pa-check na natin yan. So pina-check namin as OPD, chinek, binigyan resetahan ng gamot, tapos tinignan yung sugat, binusbos. Pero kapiranggot lang ang tiningnan. Tapos in-advise na lang kami, linis, at 7 days na gamutan ng antibiotic. After na 7 days, lumala lalo. Yung pinaka pamamaga niya, lumaki lalo. So sabi ko, ay, na-infect na to. Nilala ko sa emergency room. Ayun, doon nalaman lahat. Mababa pala hemoglobin, mataas masyado yung sugar, yung diabetes niya, talagang marami ng komplikasyon.
Ano po yung plans ng doktor niya?
Na-refer siya sa ortho. Ang plano sa kanya ay putulin. VKA or the below the knee amputation. Hesitant din kami pumirma ng consent. Then later on, ni-refer naman siya sa plastic surgeon. Nagsabi naman sa amin na maganda pa circulation. Might as well na tulungan na lang natin yung paa, linisin, wound dressing for twice a day, then debridement as needed, religiously. So yun ginawa namin. Twice a day kami naglilinis, tulungan kami ng husband niya, hanggang ang nangyari, gumanda, pero andun pa rin yung plan na putulin. Hanggang makita na gumaganda na, ayun, hindi na naulit yung plan nila na maputol yung paa.
Kasabay po ba nun may mga tinitake pa siyang gamot?
Bukod doon sa antibiotics, bukod sa mga gamot na binigay ng doktor sa ospital, may tinake din siya na alternative medicine, yung PPARS. May kamahalan. So, sinugal ko para, kasi kailangan kung di mo isusugal yun, baka maputulan talaga. Kasi kahit naglilinis kami ng paa, tapos nagdidibri, pero parang slow yung healing process niya. So, I tried na painumin siya at 10 10 tablets at AM and 10 at lunch and then 10 at the evening. And the soft gel, twice a day also. So, religiously binibigay ko yun sa kanya. Ang dati kasi, dahil nag-peak yung WBC niya, medyo nag-septic siya. Sa mga nakakaalam, sabihin yung infection kumalat na sa buong katawan. Kaya nagkaroon ng problema yung kaisipan na nawala sa wisyo. Dramatically, yun yung maganda doon. Dramatically, after 1 to 2 days, parang nakitaan ko siya ng improvement. Doon, nakita namin na sa help ng antibiotic and together with PPARs, sabi ko, maganda yung kinalabasan. So, why not continue? Hanggang nakita ko rin na gumaganda yung healing process. Tapos yung WBC, nag-dramatically from 46. Imagine, 46, dramatically bumaba siya ng 39, 33, 27, 19, 15, and then 11, 9, 7. So, nakikita mo talaga yung changes na nagawa ng gamot na yun. So, yung support ng family ay mahalaga sa recover ng pasyente. So, una, yun yung talaga nakikita ko, yung support system. Then secondly, syempre, with the help of the advanced technology, like yung mga ini-introduce ng mga gamot, hindi ko pwedeng alisin yun sa scene, sa scenario. So, ako kasi, dahil nga nasa medical field ako, medyo alam ko yung mga ganyang mga alternative medicine and evidence-based ako. So, sa PPARs, sabi ko nga, maganda yung result. Ito walang harong biro to. It's not joke. Yung man ako binayaran eh. So it's no joke. Talagang maganda yung yung nangyari sa kapatid ko, yung lalo na yung wound healing. Yun yung nakikita ko yung wound healing talaga. Nag-granulate siya, gumanda yung circulation, nabuo ng laman, okay? Nagkalaman yung mga paa niya na dating wala. Makikita niyo naman sa picture, di ba? Dating wala, nagkaroon ng laman. So, na-prevent natin yung pagputol. I can say na effective. Okay, effective yung PPARs.
Ano yung ma-advise nyo sa mga patients na same case sa sister ninyo?
Okay. So, I advise them to try. Then, kagaya ko, gusto ko may ebidensya na experience ng on hand ng ate ko. So, ganun din yung papayo ko. Try to experience yung healing, try to take the medicine religiously ha. Despite medyo may konting kamahalan, but then kung titinan mo naman yung long-term na gamutan, mas mahal yun. Tsaka hospitalization. At yung, syempre, yung recovery. Yun yung maganda doon eh. Yung recovery, mapabilis. So, try ninyo. Hello, I'm Joel Elcano. My sister, diabetic since way back 10 years up to now. Because of SimplyNature, hindi niya na kailangan mag-amputate. Yung recovery niya, yung unti-unti, nagkaroon ng maganda, nagkalaman yung kanyang mga paa. Still recovering, yet nakikita ko yung magandang bunga. And that is because of SimplyNature, PPARs. And I trust SimplyNature.
We're always with you from start to finish.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Simply Nature Answers. I'm Sheila, your host, and we're glad to have you with us. Today, we're diving into real science-based solutions for better health. Simply Nature PPARs, supplements derived from a unique strain of microalgae, are clinically tested to support cancer care, improve immunity, and help reverse chronic conditions like hypertension, diabetes, and high cholesterol. So, if you're looking for natural, proven ways to take control of your health, you're in the right place. Today's topic is entitled Inflammation and Cancer, breaking the link before it begins. We're diving into one of the most critical overlooked connections in modern health, how chronic inflammation can quietly lay a groundwork for cancer. Decades of research now show that inflammation isn't just a symptom, but often a driver in the early stages of tumor development. The good news? In many cases, this process can be interrupted before it even starts. We'll explore how lifestyle, diet, and cellular level interventions like PPAR activation can help regulate the immune response and reduce cancer risk. Whether you're looking into protect your own health or help a loved one, this session offers powerful science-backed insights you can act on today. Let's begin this journey towards prevention and empowerment, because when it comes to cancer, stopping the fire before it starts is the key. Throughout the webinar, feel free to send in your questions by dropping them on the comment section. We'll be answering as many as we can during our AMA or Ask Me Anything portion at the end of the program. So don't hesitate to engage with us. Now it's time to introduce our health experts for today. First up, we have someone many of you already know. She brings both expertise and heart to the way we serve our clients. She is a resident pharmacist and one of the Simply Nature dedicated client service officers, Ms. Jenele Macanjola. Later on, she will be joined by a dynamic leader, successful entrepreneur, and seasoned international speaker on personal development and integrative healthcare. He is the CEO and founding director of Simply Nature International, Mr. Shyan Lim. Let's tune in and learn from their insights. Let's all watch this.
Good day to everyone, and thank you for being here. I'm Shyan Lim, a health speaker from Singapore. I specialize in the study of PPARs, or peroxisome proliferated activator receptors. That's a mouthful. But these are basically cellular receptors that play a crucial role in chronic diseases, in disease prevention, immune modulation, and cancer support. All right, so welcome to our program. Today, we're going to focus on a critical yet often overlooked topic, inflammation and cancer, breaking the link before it begins. Actually, inflammation is the root cause of many of the diseases that we suffer today in our modern day living. It plays a role in the development of cancer in your body. It plays a role of when cancer is growing in your body. All right, when you're already diagnosed as cancer, inflammation will determine how fast that cancer grows. Right? It also is the determining factor whether your cancer comes back or not. Inflammation is also the thing that affects your mood when you're fighting cancer. It's actually one of the foundational pillars of all the modern day brain disorders. And I'm talking about Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's. So this topic of inflammation, it really hits every aspect of our health, right? And for many of us now, like myself, I'm 51. So cancer is not the only thing on our radar anymore. There's a growing incidence of dementia, Alzheimer's. I mean, those of you who have watched Avengers, you know the actor Chris Hemsworth. He's the one who acted as the handsome Thor guy, right? He did a program about living healthy, and in that program, they actually had a screening process. And I think he was highly likely to develop, I can't remember what Alzheimer's, I think it was Alzheimer's. And that has actually changed his life. Okay? So I want to let everybody know, for persons like myself, it's not just cancer on our radar anymore, even brain disorders. And today's topic, inflammation, is actually linked to all of these, from cancer to brain disorders. Okay, so what's chronic inflammation? It's the hidden enemy. Many people think we're going to stick on cancer. Sometimes I'll add some other parts, but we'll stick on cancer. Many people think that cancer just happens, but that's not true. Pathology, or the science of how a disease develops, right, tells a very different story. The most common threats we find in cancer development is chronic inflammation. It's the kind of inflammation that is in your body for years, right, without very strong symptoms, right? So what does inflammation do? Inflammation damages your DNA. It basically, your body is under like constant stress. For easy understanding of inflammation, so inflammation means inflame. The easiest way to grasp it is when you fall down and then you get a bruise, right? Your body swells, right? Why is it swelling? Because the body is sending lots of blood to that area. The area is inflamed. It becomes red. Why is the body sending lots of blood there? Because blood is the carrier, right? The blood is going to carry all the cells that are and material for repairing the damage in that area. It's like, when there is a fire and then you hear the siren, and then you see a lot of activity, all the firemen, everybody, the police, everybody is gathering in the area where the building is on fire. So there's a lot of energy being used up. There's a lot of traffic congestion. There's a lot of activity. There's a lot of stress. Okay, so if you're always inflamed, if you're always having emergency, so can you imagine if there is always a fire every 5 minutes somewhere in the city? You just imagine how tired your fire department is going to be. And you can just imagine when the fireman goes home, he probably will yell at his kids and his wife because he's so tired all day. All day he's stressed, all right? He's stressed. So if your body has chronic inflammation, just imagine all the immune system parts, your organs, everything is like that cranky, overworked fireman. It's very stressed, okay? And that's where you get damage to the DNA. Your cells start to grow abnormally. Even your immune system is not going to be that alert anymore. And how does that affect cancer development? We all have cancer cells. In fact, all of us have millions of cancer cells every day, but our immune system kills them. How does cancer develop? Cancer develops when it is able to hide from your immune system. So it is able to hide, your immune system doesn't notice it. By the time your immune system notices it, it's too late. The cancer has developed a certain strength, right? It has built a fort, it has created a gang, and now you really need to bring the soldiers in to fight. It's tougher, and that's why at that point you need intervention like surgery, drugs, chemotherapy, supplements like SimplyNature PPARs. The normal level of activity is not enough anymore. Why? Because you've allowed the cancer to hide and develop until it is strong. Okay? So inflammation is creating all the chaos, the kind of chaos. So again, I'll use the example of a city. Okay? Imagine your body is a city. So if there are many, many fires everywhere, your policemen are overworked. Your fire department is overworked. They're going to miss some fires. And there might be a fire that will start quietly in one corner of the city while everybody is busy in the other parts. And nobody notices this fire. And by the time people notice the fire, it's because it's already a huge fire. And then since all the fire trucks are all everywhere in the city fighting the small fires, it's hard to gather their strength to concentrate on this big fire. And that fire is your cancer. Okay? So that's the simple analogy that you can imagine. In fact, there's a Netflix video, Cells at Work. Okay? Search it on Netflix, watch it. It will help you. In fact, that one talks a lot about red blood cells. So today's topic about inflammation, it's right on target with that program. They made it into exactly what I described, a city. And every red blood cell is a Japanese actor. And they show how they actually fight. And the city breaks down. And that's actually, it's actually a medically correct program. But they created a drama for you to so it's great for you to show with your kids. Okay? Now, so inflammation is really the thing that we need to watch. Okay? Now, how does PPAR help with inflammation? It activates the PPAR pathway that regulates inflammation. Affects things like TNF-alpha, IL-6, your NK pathways. PPARs is a natural anti-inflammatory regulator. Okay? They don't just block or reduce inflammation, they help to rebalance the immune system, okay? They help to rebalance the immune response. So this is very different from, for example, taking antihistamines. Antihistamine, if you are allergic to anything, you take certain drugs, antihistamines, it blocks it, so you don't have any reaction, okay? But your sensitivity is actually still there. So when the drugs wear off, your problem comes back. PPARs is different. It actually helps to bring your imbalance back into balance. It's not just blocking the inflammation, it's helping to rebalance your immune response, making the body less to reacting correctly instead of overreacting or underreacting. It helps to bring the body to be able to react appropriately, correctly for the condition. Okay? So this is essential, not just for recovering from cancer, but also for those who want to prevent it. So in our program, in our Ask Me Anything segment, people always ask, right, what can we do to be anti-cancer? Okay, I'll let you know right now. The answer is reduce inflammation in your body and you are being anti-cancer. Okay, so any food supplement that reduces inflammation is going to help you become anti-cancer. So not just antioxidants, because people always think you want to eat lots of antioxidants, because oxidation is like part of the process involved in chronic inflammation. So by taking antioxidants, we are dealing with oxidation, and hence we think that we are dealing with inflammation. Well, that's not complete. It's like saying that drinking coffee is taking in liquids. No. You need to be, the real liquid that your body needs is not coffee, right? It's water. Coffee contains water, but what you want to do is you really want water. You don't want coffee, right? So here it is. You don't really want just antioxidants. What you want to make sure is that you have inflammation under control. And that involves other processes. So it's not just antioxidants that help with inflammation, okay? Cancer doesn't start overnight, and often inflammation has been quietly working in the background for years before the symptoms ever show up. The good news is we can act now. With the right lifestyle choices, supported by effective tools like SimplyNature PPARs, we can help the body resolve inflammation. And when you do that, you will also strengthen the immune system and you reduce the risk of chronic diseases, not just cancer, right? If you're ready to break the link between inflammation and cancer, naturally and intelligently, this is your next step, right? So ask your questions and we'll answer them as specifically as we can so that you can take something home from this program and act on it. So let's go to your Ask Me Anything segment and answer your questions.
Once again, and for those of you who just came in, welcome to another episode of Simply Nature Answers. I'm sure that discussions of Sir Shyan Lim sparked your curiosity and deepened your understanding about PPARs. So let's not keep you waiting any longer. We are now in the AMA or Ask Me Anything portion. So to help answer your questions, I'm excited to introduce our experts. First off, our knowledgeable resident pharmacist and compassionate client service officer, whom you already know well, Ms. Janelle Macanjola. And joining her is the visionary CEO and founding director of SimplyNature International, Mr. Shyan Lim. Good afternoon, Ms. Jen. Good afternoon, Sir Shyan.
Good afternoon, Sheila. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, it's good to see everyone. Okay, Sheila, let's start.
All right. Okay, so for our first question for today, for a condition where it is a pre-diabetic or elevated sugar levels, what can you recommend?
Okay, for pre-diabetic, all right, the good news is you can use our most basic of products, which in my opinion is actually our best product, which is PPAR's tablets, all right? So I'm actually a healthy person. I take PPAR's tablets for the last 20 plus years. And if you're pre-diabetic, this is all you need. You're not only going to lower your blood sugar, you're also going to better manage your blood cholesterol as well. And if you have chronic inflammation, it's going to work for you as well. So one supplement to do everything. And of course, it's a superfood in itself. So start there. How fast will you see improvements? If you're pre-diabetic, you probably also have very little of the diabetes symptoms. So you might not feel a lot of difference. But one thing is, I think within a month easily, your blood sugar should become normal. Now, you probably do suffer from a little bit of fatigue and things like that because of if you're pre-diabetic, you already will have some symptoms. And one of the common ones is fatigue. So all that you will see improvement. Okay. So that's where you will start. And if your diabetes is actually more serious than you thought, because many people think they are pre-diabetic, but actually they are already diabetic, then just ask a question again, drop a note in our Simply Nature Facebook page. Sheila or our wonderful pharmacist, Jen, will get back to you. Okay? Yeah. Maybe Jen has something to add?
Yes, please.
Yes, and the good news is it's not only for the diabetes, it can also help you for your hypertension and high cholesterol, which are common comorbidities of diabetes. Yan. And aside from our PPARS tablets, I could also recommend Cleansing Plus because it contains fibers, which will help to regulate the sugar absorption.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jen. The Cleansing Plus will actually help with the actual root cause, right? In the sense that before the blood sugar even hits your blood, it gets modulated. How fiber helps you keep your blood sugar low is that even if you, let's say, intake high sugar or higher than you should sugar intake, because of fiber in your system, the fiber will actually bind the sugars, which allows a more slow release, all right? So your body doesn't absorb the sugar in one shot. Now, why would you not want your body to absorb the sugar in one shot? Because you actually stress out your body. You actually stress out your pancreas, you stress out your body's ability to metabolize the sugar. So you don't want to take so much sugar at one shot, you want to take it slowly. And that's what fiber does. Fiber binds the nutrients so that it's slow release into your system.
I'd like to say that this is a very good question. And I am very pleased with this client because at an early stage, without yet, stepping over cancer, he is actually after or looking after a natural solution for his health. Now, there's actually a follow-up question from this client. So what, in terms of the tablets, how many should I take per day? Good question.
Okay, that's a good question. Very simple. Now, how do you take our Simply Nature PPAR tablets? This is going to be advice for dosaging for everyone, okay? For therapeutic, that means you have a health issue that you want to address. It starts at 20. So you take 10 micro tablets 2 times a day before food. What does before food means? At least 45 minutes before food. Now, sometimes you may think, oh no, I took my breakfast and I forgot to take the PPAR tablets. How? The answer is the before food is different from the drugs, all right? The before food here is for best absorption. Okay, I repeat myself. The before food component here is for best absorption. It is still better to take than not to take, okay? So some drugs, you can't take it after food because it can actually totally prevent the drugs from working effectively at all. But for us, we are advising for before food simply so that your body can absorb it without dilution, without any interruption. Okay, but if you forgot to take it after your breakfast, you've already eaten breakfast, it's okay. Take the tablets, it will still have the effect. All right, it will still have most of the effect, but I guess not best effect. So, but you're diabetic, so it's better to take than not to take. Okay. Now, again, let me go back to the dosaging. Anything that has, if you have a health issue, then you start at 20 micro tablets or 10 micro tablets 2 times a day. Now, for maintenance, it's anywhere between 10 to 15. Okay. For myself, I still take 20 micro tablets and I take it one shot. The reason why I take 20 because there's no upper limit to the number of tablets you can take. So if you do take let's say like myself, why do I take 20 micro tablets a day? Is because I'm taking it for longevity or anti-aging. I'm 51 years old this year, and I've been taking the product since I was 27. So I've been taking it for 24 years. So I hope that I'm the good testimony that you can see that for a 51-year-old. So I've been taking the product for 24 years, and this is the result. So I take it for anti-cancer, and anti-metabolic syndromes, and it's a superfood. It keeps me energized, and at my age of 51, I'm also taking it for vanity, right? I'm taking it for anti-aging. So I hope that answers your dosaging. Like I said, for anybody who has a health issues, it starts at 20 micro tablets. And if you are getting good results and you want even better results, you can increase it to 30 micro tablets. That means 15 tablets 2 times a day. You can even go as high as 40 micro tablets. We have patients who are psoriasis. If they want to see really good results, they take like 20 micro tablets 2 times a day. That's like 40 tablets. That's why at some point, for patients who have illnesses that are serious enough that they want to take, for example, 50 micro tablets a day, that's when we start to recommend our next product, which is the soft gel capsule. Because in one soft gel capsule, you are taking almost like 40 tablets at one shot. So that's when you move to the other product. Okay, so that's how we manage dosaging. Sheila?
Thank you, Sir Shyan. Miss Jen, would you like to add anything?
Yes, so aside from the tablets that we talked about, we also added Cleansing Plus. And for the dosage, ayun, it's best to take it at night before bedtime.
That's right. Yes. Right. Well, actually, I just also want to add that our tablets is of high nutritional content, perfect for those who if you're quite skeptic to your nutritional intake within a day, you can take the tablet.
All the carnivores, all right? All those of you who know you should eat vegetables, but you don't eat enough vegetables, this is the perfect supplement for you. And also for kids, really, really good for kids. If you look, even infants, in fact, very, very good for infants as well. What you do for infants is to crush it into your formula, and you add the powder into your formula. That means you crush the tablets. It breaks up into very fine powder. It's very good for kids because when you buy your expensive few thousand peso infant formulas, they have this thing called DHA and CGF. That's actually obtained from microalgae like our PIPA tablet. So the PIPA tablet actually contains the CGF that you're looking for in the infant formula, right? So that's why it's really good for kids.
This is what your kids should be starting off. Actually, just want to share, Sir Junie's daughter, she started off with PIPAs, and they don't have problem with her eating vegetables. So she's not picky at all.
Oh, wait. So Junie, that's why Hannah is so pretty and so intelligent. Yeah, I should charge I should charge Junie for this. Oh, because those who work at SimplyNature, we actually have monthly allocations for ourselves and our family. So here at SimplyNature, we don't just share the product, we all eat the product. So Jen takes it, Sheila takes it, Junie, our IT guy behind this whole broadcast, his daughter takes it. You can see, I think, when something is real, when the people behind it are taking it themselves. So my whole family takes it. So there you go.
That's true. Thank you, Sir Shyan. Thank you, Miss Jen. All right. So for our next question, can PPARs replace surgery or chemotherapy?
The general answer I'm going to say is no, because I think that's the most responsible answer I can give you, right? It's always dangerous for any person to ignore or take away the option of surgery or chemotherapy, because that recommendation is given to you by a doctor, right? And on a program like ours, where I do not know what your medical condition is, it will be very irresponsible for me to say that it can. So the first outright answer is no. Now, is there a possibility that taking SimplyNature PPARs can help you avoid surgery, or if you don't want to do chemotherapy for personal and medical reasons? For example, you're too weak to undergo chemotherapy. There are many cancer patients that after they undergo chemotherapy, maybe just 2 sessions, they can't take it anymore. They might die from the side effects of chemotherapy rather than the cancer. So, there are actually certain conditions and circumstances where some people will not choose to go for chemotherapy. They may be allergic to it. They may be sensitive to it. Sometimes it's because the patient is a senior. So it's like what they want is a quality of life, not just aggressive treatment, because aggressive treatment can be very painful and very difficult. So for a senior citizen, sometimes that's not what they want to do in the last few years of their life, all right? Okay. Now, let me talk about the good news. The good news is, yes, there are circumstances personally that I have actually encountered with clients and patients that they actually can avoid surgery and chemotherapy. Let's talk about surgery first, right? Now, obviously, since we often talk about cancer, it is very possible that your body actually, the tumors actually shrink and disappear, so there's no need for the surgery. So here I'm going to give a specific example. We had a patient who had tumors in his brain. So they were like 6 small tumors. So number one, this makes surgery almost impossible because you can't cut like 6 different places in the brain. So the patient was on PEPA extracts, and the good news is for this particular patient, actually within 2 to 3 months, all the tumors actually disappeared on their own. Now we also have this one is a personal friend of mine. He is a Tito. Okay, he had colon cancer. So what happened was that they wanted to remove his colon, and in the process, he didn't avoid the surgery, but he could have avoided the surgery because he started on a PEPA extract like 1 month before the surgery. And when they actually cut out his colon, they didn't do a scope again. That means they didn't check it out right before the surgery, because to the doctors, there's no way the tumor will disappear. All right. But anyway, what happened was that when they actually cut out the colon, part of the colon, and when they checked, they couldn't find the cancer tumor at all. It had actually shrunk and disappeared. Okay. So that's an not so ideal case, but the patient's very happy because if the tumor disappeared, it also means that he beat his cancer. And yes, he is still alive and well today. So that's another good example. He did go through the surgery. So what happened was that he recovered very quickly from the surgery. Not only did they remove part of the colon, they also removed part of his liver because his cancer had metastasized. So this is a late stage cancer patient. All right, he was, I think in less than 6 months, he was on the golf course playing golf already. So his liver regenerated very quickly, and he recovered from his colon surgery also very quickly. So that's another example where, yeah, the product can actually help you. Yes, so it is possible in certain circumstances to avoid surgery and of course chemotherapy. But again, this is something that you should consider very carefully. All right. I always believe, specifically for cancer, is this: you take all the best options. All right. That means you go for chemotherapy, you take SimplyNature PEPA liquid that will protect you from the side effects of the chemotherapy, and it will also help your body fight the cancer at the same time. So you get the best of both worlds, right? I always share with people, surgery today is very different from surgery 10, 15 years ago. Even if they operate on your lungs, they don't cut more than 5 centimeters. That's the size of your thumb, your thumbnail, not your thumb, your thumbnail. That's the small hole that they do. And if you do any surgery in your like stomach area and things like that, it's also the same now. So surgery now has been improved a lot. There is always risk with surgery, but then surgery is also the fastest way and the best way to fight cancer, because you remove the large tumor. You remove the large cancer tumor. After you remove that, the SimplyNature PEPAs will work even better, because the PEPAs doesn't have to remove the large tumor. It only needs to remove the small ones and the remaining cancer cells that are circulating in your bloodstream. So you make the job much easier for your body for our product to work. So surgery is actually one of one of the options that I always think it works best with the product, actually. Yeah. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Sean. Sir, Miss Jen, would you like to add anything?
And it's actually evident we have, I can remember at least a couple of two YouTube success stories, especially on myoma and vocal cyst.
That's right. Yes. But
Sorry,
this,
when Ms. Jen says YouTube success stories, it's actually our clients, our patients. Just go to our YouTube channel. Okay. Go to our YouTube channel, Simply Nature. You just type in Simply Nature International and you'll find all the success stories over there. So for this particular viewer that's asking about avoiding chemotherapy and surgery, look through the testimonials to see something that will give you a good idea. Then drop a note on Messenger so that you can chat with Jen or Sheila, so that they can give you the final, how shall we say, confidence to make the right decision that will be best for your situation.
thank you. Thank you, Sir Sean. I like how I just want to say, I like how you answered the question. It's a very valid question. You validated the fear that it's actually a common thing among our patients. And they have a lot of options out. Okay. All right. So for our next question, okay, I cannot afford the extracts for now. What help can the tablets do for me if I have high creatinine and my prostate is being monitored?
Okay, the tablets. Okay, here I will I'll give you let me form my thoughts, okay, so that I can give you a complete answer. Okay, the extracts will effectively improve your situation. That means treat or heal you, right? Heal you. I think the word heal is help your body heal itself. Okay, so that's where the extracts will do. Okay, the tablets for your situation will help you stop your condition from worsening. Okay, the tablets concentration is usually not strong enough, all right, to reverse a medical condition that is serious quickly. So when you are sick, when you have a medical condition, there are two factors, there are two things happening, right? One is the illness. The number two is your speed of recovery. Time is an important thing. For example, if you have diabetes, you have time to change your lifestyle, change your diet, and maybe avoid taking your medical drugs, right? Your blood sugar medicine, if you are willing to change your diet. For cancer, even different types of cancer. For example, prostate cancer is one of the slowest cancer. In fact, today, if you are diagnosed with stage 1 prostate cancer, the oncologist, that means the doctor specializing in cancer, will do one thing. This is the standard thing that they will do. They will do nothing. Because the cancer is so slow growing, it's too early to do chemotherapy. It's not necessary to do surgery yet. They will actually wait and monitor until the prostate cancer develops to a stage where you need to be worried. It's almost like Meron, there's a poisonous snail crawling towards you. All right. If the snail touches you, you'll be poisoned. But it's a snail. It's moving very slowly. You can take your time to observe before you need to do anything. All right. So okay. So as I say here, treatment has two components. How strong is your treatment and how much time you have. Okay. So if you cannot afford the extracts right now, what you can do is when you take the tablets, it will help your body fight the disease. Given enough time, you should be able to improve your condition. But at the very minimum, what it's doing is it's going to slow down the progress of your illness. So without the tablets, let's say your illness will worsen every month. Now with the tablet, the speed at which it worsens maybe it'll be slowed down by half or by a certain percentage. It will also strengthen your body, the other parts. Like for example, no matter what you're taking it for, it's still going to improve your blood sugar. It's still going to improve your blood cholesterol. That's going to help you when you need to take any medical procedure, right? Yeah, so the tablets is something that you should take right now. So whenever when we're not feeling well, we take something, we take what we can afford or what is available to us, all right, to improve our health. So yes, the tablets may not be able to reverse your situation in a short time, but over the long run, like 3 months, 6 months, yes, you should see improvement. Okay. And in the short term, that means in the first week, 2 weeks, the first 1 month, what the tablets will help you do is that it will help you slow down the progress of your illness. Okay. It may even completely stop it. That means it doesn't get worse anymore, right? Which means it buys more time for you to change your lifestyle and do everything. And then with enough momentum, you can your body starts to heal. All right. Now, of course, the amount of tablets you should take is minimum 20 micro tablets. I would even recommend taking 30. You can split it to 15 tablets twice a day. All right. And then do that for a month and then go and check, do your blood works, go and check it out, have your doctor examine, and we will take it from there, how we adjust the dosage. All right. You can always come for the next CNA, update us what happened, and we will continue to advise you. But also do go back to your doctor to check. Huh?
SNA, sir, SNA.
SNA, what did I say?
Okay, for
Did
our
I say
next,
TNA?
yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm watching Channel News Asia, every day,
Yeah.
so I forgot. All right.
Oh, that's CNA. Okay, thank you, Sir Sean. Ma'am Jen, you like to add anything?
Yes, I can't just help to remember the success stories we have in our YouTube channel, because for me, as a healthcare professional, it should always be evidence-based.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we can support our claims through the previous clients that we have supported. And if you can remember, it's Dr. Jeline. He recommended this PPARS tablet to a certain patient who was about to undergo dialysis. Yun. But because of the PPARS tablet, he didn't have to go through the first session of dialysis. And also for the prostate, I have a personal experience with that client. Yeah.
Oh,
But
really? Okay.
it's just a benign prostate hyperplasia. He didn't want to take any Western medicine. He just want to do it in the natural herbal way. And at first I recommended the PPARS tablet. It worked, but he couldn't stand the taste, so he upgraded to PPARS capsule. Well, nevertheless, the treatment still sped up.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Miss Jen. Very encouraging. Okay. For our next question, okay, very interesting. It's also about the tablet, and I guess it could apply also to our other products. Question is, I purchased your tablets. It says on the label, keep in cool places away from direct sunlight. Does this mean it has to be refrigerated? In room temperature, especially during summer, it is very hot. The temperature feels like you're in the direct sunlight. Good question.
Oh, okay. If that's the condition of where you keep your tablets, then yeah, you can put it in the fridge. All right, it's okay. Okay, but make sure you screw the tablet tight because that's all. But for normal conditions, like for example, anywhere like 32 degrees Celsius, when the weather says that the day outside is 32 degrees Celsius, but in your house, in your kitchen, in the shade, right? In your kitchen, away from the stove and the oven, right? It should be cool. It should be much cooler than the temperature outside, right? So yeah, it's actually okay. And I've always kept my tablets in the kitchen. Or some of us have your kitchen cabinet, right? The kitchen cabinet is also usually cooler because you close the cabinet. Yeah, I've always, in my 24 years, I've always kept it in the kitchen cabinet. Yeah, that's how I store it. But if your place is especially hot, so cases for that are like people who live in Dubai. It can actually get 40 degrees Celsius. It's really crazy hot, right? Or sometimes when you're going to the beach, for example, right, and you don't leave it in the sun. That's basically what it is. Don't leave it in the sun.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry. It's a simple question, so I think I talked too much. That's why I suddenly paused. Okay, the answer is yes, you can put it in the fridge. Okay. Do you need to put it in the fridge? The answer is in generally no. But if you are concerned enough about the temperature, that means it should be really hot. Then put it in the fridge. Okay. Yeah.
Ms. Jen?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
aside
ahead.
from the storage conditions, there's also another factor to consider, which is the expiration date. And it's a new term, but it's important that you guys know it. It's called PAO, or period after opening date,
Oh,
to keep
what's
in
that?
mind. Yeah,
Wow,
so after you
okay.
open the tablet,
This is the pharmacist talking,
Uh-huh.
right? Because
Yeah.
most of us won't care about terms like this. All right,
Mhm.
Jen, please. I'm looking forward to learning something today also.
Ayan. So the period after opening date starts when you open the bottle of the tablet. So now the expiration date written on the bottom of our paper's tablet is shouldn't be observed anymore. But we should focus on the period after opening date.
Ah, okay, makes sense. So this really means that, for example, if you open a Pipa tablets and you ate it for, let's say, 1 week, you still have half a bottle left, and then you're going to the US for a month, and then you're not going to, you decided you're worried, you cannot bring it across customs or something, so you're not going to bring it, then that's a good idea to put it in the fridge. Okay, yeah. All right, so you guys got it? Okay.
Thank you, thank you. I just quickly want to add and echo out what you said earlier, Sir Shan, to keep it tightly closed. Okay, it's very important because our products are 100% natural. It doesn't have any preservatives. Have to
Yes, no preservatives at all. No preservatives at all. That's why keeping it dry is also another important thing, and especially in Philippines where it's and Singapore where it's humid. Yeah.
an interesting question.
But
Yes, sir, you have to say something.
yeah, no, I saw a question from a very precious question because the person's name is Precious Joey. Okay, Precious Joey asked, any recommendations neuropathy? Okay, so first of all, the neuropathy is pain that has got to do with damage to the nerves, all right? So usually it results in numbness, tingling, muscle weakness, and the most difficult thing, of course, is pain. Okay, the product doesn't do anything directly with neuropathy, okay? But here it is. What are the common cause? The most common cause of neuropathy is diabetes. That's the most common, okay? The other ones include autoimmune diseases, infections, vitamin deficiency, trauma, that means wounds, right? Okay, so you can see SimplyNature PPARs will not, well, I don't see any direct mechanism that will correct neuropathy per se, except that we do help the body heal and we lower inflammation. So if you lower inflammation, there should be less inflammation of the nerves, and that is where the pain comes from, right? Inflammation interacting with the nerves, that's where so if you reduce inflammation, you will reduce some of the impact of neuropathy, but not necessarily. Okay, but here is what is important: diabetes, autoimmune disease, okay, infections. These are all things that SimplyNature people is used to manage or heal. Right? We can manage your blood sugar, so that means you solve the diabetes. The diabetes is the ones that's causing your neuropathy. So if you solve the diabetes, the neuropathy is solved, right? Autoimmune diseases like lupus, right? That is SimplyNature PPAS is actually very effective for lupus patients. You solve the lupus, the lupus is the thing that's causing the neuropathy. Okay, so SimplyNature PPAS doesn't directly solve neuropathy because it doesn't do much to the nerves directly, but it will actually treat the underlying cause of your neuropathy. So if your neuropathy is from diabetes, is from infection, is from autoimmune disease, even toxins like heavy metal and everything, then SimplyNature PPARs may be able to help you with your neuropathy. Okay. Why did I even mention things like heavy metal and vitamin deficiency, especially B12, B6, and E? Okay, is because simply for the vitamin deficiencies, you can't take the soft gel capsules. Okay, the soft gel capsules are good for things that require the PPAR agonist. But for things like vitamin deficiency and removal of toxins, the best product is actually still the tablet. Because the tablet contains the whole microalgae, which is a superfood, which includes all the vitamins and minerals that you may be lacking, especially B12 and B6. So it does contain large amounts of B12 and B6. Okay. Toxins is because algae can help pull heavy metal body. It is not the most effective, right? The most effective way to pull heavy metals out of your body is to go for chelation. Okay, so you can go to any integrative clinic. They have some chelation drips, even oral products that help to pull heavy metals out of you. But our SimplyNature PPAR tablets does pull heavy metal out of your system, but it's a little bit at a time. So if you're taking it daily, yeah, it sort of cleans the air pollution that you breathe in here in Metro Manila. Okay, but if you really have heavy metal poisoning, then you probably have to go for chelation, because remember what I said before, time. You need to quickly pull out large amounts of heavy metal, then chelation products will be best for you. Okay, so I hope for Mr. For Precious Joey, I gave you a good answer, right? Yes, since you want to ease neuropathy, you can really try the tablets and even the soft gel capsules. Okay. The dosaging for the soft gel capsule I would recommend is 1 soft gel capsule a day together with 20 micro tablets. So you are basically like taking 60 micro tablets. Okay. And if you're just plainly taking the micro tablets, take at least 20 to 50. I would actually say take at least 15, 30. That means 15 micro tablets twice a day. Why? Because you're not directly impacting the neuropathy. You are first trying to treat the underlying cause. So if you want to feel an impact on your neuropathy, you've got to treat the underlying cause more aggressively, right? So that you treat your diabetes more aggressively, it improves faster, then you will feel the impact on your neuropathy faster also. Yeah.
Thank you, Sir Shyan. Miss Jen, would you like to add anything?
I just want to elaborate on that because the common vitamin B complex that you can buy over the counter from the pharmacist only contain B1, B6, but SimplyNature papers also contain B12. And it's an important B vitamin that cannot be found from plants, but from animals. But SimplyNature papers has it also, and it's very important to protect your myelin sheath. So it's the covering of your nerve cells. Yeah, and it's also good for nerve repair actually. And then aside from that, vitamin B12, we also have magnesium, which calms your nerves. So even though you have the neuropathy, it is dampened. Yeah, and aside from that, we also have zinc, so and vitamin D for more antioxidant and nerve repair. That can be found on the PPARS tablets.
I'm learning so much, Sir Shyan. All right. Well, I just quickly want to add as well that this tablet and just what Sir Shyan mentioned earlier, it makes sense now why our patients are easily recovering from the chemotherapy and other procedures, because the poison, which are heavy metals, are quickly pulled out of the body. It's very
Yeah. Interesting movie trivia. If all of you still remember Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2. It's more than 10 years now. I can't believe that show is more than 10 years now. It looks like Avengers Endgame was just like recent, but it's actually a long time ago. So in Iron Man 2, Tony Stark was experiencing radiation poisoning from the power supply he was putting on his chest, right, for his Iron Man suit. So you notice the whole movie, he's drinking from a bottle some green liquid. He's actually drinking chlorella juice, a chlorella drink, right? Because microalgae like chlorella and like our SimplyNature, nature's PPAR proprietary microalgae, algae like ours actually scrub radiation and heavy metal. They remove it from the body. All right. So this is why Tony Stark, Iron Man, was drinking this green drink. He's not drinking kale juice. All right. He's not drinking chlorophyll. All right. It's not chlorophyll. It's what microalgae can scrub radiation, absorb radiation, scrub heavy metals. So that's why he was drinking that. So just a bit of a movie trivia. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm encouraged to watch that movie as well. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Fan. Thank you, Miss Jen. Okay, very, very last question. Can peepers also make my skin smoother?
Yes. Okay, yes. I'm going to risk sounding a bit weird, but I'm going to share a few very strange testimonies that you'll like. But first answer is yes. I'll share with you how. Okay, number one, when your nutrition is good, your skin grows, your skin will glow because you're healthy. All right. How long before Simply Nature Pipa tablets? You don't even really need the extracts, just the tablets will make your skin smoother. Okay, the answer is 3 months. Okay, 3 months onwards, you'll see very good effect. You can see some effect for some people as soon as maybe 1 month. All right. So why? The skin that you have today, if you take Simply Nature Pipas, nothing's gonna change much, right? Because the old skin that is on your surface right now, there's nothing much we can do. You need to use moisturizer if you want to have smooth skin. Okay, for that. How Simply Nature Pipa makes your skin smooth is the new skin that is growing under your old skin. When your old skin flakes away, right? When your body changes. So basically, we totally change our skin. The time frame is about 3 months. In 3 months, the skin that you see on the video today, it's no longer there. A new layer will be grown, and whatever you see today will be gone. Okay, so we are like your dog, right? They shed hair, right? If you have a puppy, they drop hair all over the place, fur all over the place. As a human being, we also shed. We shed skin cells. Right? So we actually are always peeling in a way that in a micro level, we are peeling every day. It takes 3 months of peeling to have a new face. This is why when you go for your facial, they scrub the dead skin away, right? So that the new skin can come out, and they do diamond peel and all that. Okay. So with Simply Nature Pipa tablets, you're going to nourish your body. Your skin cells are going to be healthier. That's why we have the impact of cell delineation. There's actually so your there's even something in the tablets that I don't think is much in the soft gel and extracts, which is phycocyanin. All these are botanicals that actually make the skin look better and glow. Okay, so yes, it can make your skin smoother. So testimony is, men don't realize this. It is 100% our women clients that tell us after 1 month plus of the soap on your body, it feels smoother. Okay, for ladies, after 2 months or so, you will notice when you use your makeup like foundation and all that, it will apply better and look more effective. Why? Because your skin is smoother, your pores are also tighter. So that's why. I don't know because I don't use makeup, right? Okay. There's one more testimony. I'm really hesitant to say it. Because it sounds so weird coming from me. Okay, these are our Thailand. I didn't hear this from any of our Filipino clients. Okay, I heard this from one of our distributors in Thailand. So he was telling me that his clients commonly reported this benefit. I'm really hesitating, Sheila. Okay, here is the thing. The ladies reported that their nipples became pink again. Okay, it's just weird for me to say that, all right? It's like they were basically saying, oh, it's young again. Because after childbirth and I think breastfeeding, it became dark. Then they noticed after taking the tablets, it became lighter shade. So I don't know what to make of that. I just thought that was a good testimony linked to the question. All right. I think I better hand the time to Jen.
Go, Mom Jen.
Okay. For me, I would ask, what is your underlying health issue? Because if you have like, and how old are you? Like, if you have diaper rash, or is it radiation burns, or is it eczema or psoriasis, acne, atopic dermatitis, seborrheic dermatitis, or any other skin problems, I would also recommend AD Pro.
Yes.
Because it would control the root cause of the irritation, the inflammation, and the infection. And most importantly, it's non-steroidal.
Don't worry, Sir Sean. I just want to say there are so many products out there for that factor, improving that aspect. So don't worry. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like we've covered all our questions today. As we part today's program, I'd like to ask for a very quick parting words for the both of you, for our viewers. Would like to
Okay,
start?
I'll start. Once again, I thank everyone for tuning in to this program. This program is specifically really to answer questions regarding Simply Nature products, right? We do this program because we want to let you know that you can ask us questions, right? And we do this program especially to help our clients and patients who have already bought the products, and they may have some of them may have good testimonies they want to share. Others may be saying, I'm not getting the full effect that I thought I would get, and I would like to know what am I doing wrong, or what should there be any change to the dosaging? Am I using it correctly? So we really do this program, Simply Nature Answers, to support our patients and our clients, right? To let them know that we are here with them, all the way. And of course, to those who are interested to find out more about products, this is also a place where you can ask us questions, where we will do our very best to answer how our products can help your condition and help you achieve what you want. So again, thank you very much for tuning in today. We do this program, Sheila, every 2 weeks, right? But we have another weekly program, Simply Nature,
Simply Healed webinar.
Simply Healed webinar. Okay.
Yes.
So many programs. I suddenly got confused for a moment. So that happens tomorrow night, every Thursday night at 7. So you can always catch us there as well. So once again, have a great week ahead, and I'll hand the time back to Sheila and Miss Jen.
Yes, Sir Sean. Miss Jen.
Yes, I hope we're ending not just with information, but with inspiration to take action, because true healing starts the moment you decide and choose yourself. And healing doesn't have to be overwhelming. Sometimes it starts with one better meal, one more glass of water, one small step forward. So I'm honored to have shared this time with you, and we're cheering for you every step of the way. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Miss Jen. Very genuine, very heartfelt, and I must say very encouraging coming from both of you, Sir Shyan Lim and Miss Jen. So on behalf of our viewers, thank you so much for answering our questions. And of course, we look forward for the next SNA with the both of you. Now, today's topic hits home for many, especially those facing with challenges of chronic illness. So thank you so much once again for watching us and for being with us today. But just a very quick announcement. I'm sure that you'll be excited about this because you asked for it. It's back. Another round of the 3-day free shipping on all orders with a minimum order of 3,700 pesos or more. And it is only valid via website www.simplynature.asia. So this is an exclusive deal kicked off yesterday, July 15, and runs only until tomorrow, Thursday, July 17. So now is the time to prioritize your health and your family's well-being, because experience the proven benefits of PPARs at an unbeatable price and take control of your wellness journey today. So we hope to see you tomorrow, Thursday, that's July 17 at 7:30 for our regular Simply Healed webinar entitled Supporting Chemotherapy Naturally. So thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Remember, your victories in the fight for better health inspires us every day, because here in Simply Nature, we're always with you from start to healing. Thank you, everybody. God bless you all. Bye.
Actually, walang tao na cancer-free. We have 20% cancer in our body na pwede yang mabuhay pag pinid ulit natin sila ng wrong food. Natutulog lang sila, nahihilo pa lang. So, kailangan yung sundalo ng katawan natin mas malakas kesa kanila. Uminom ka ng PPARS, gagaling ka. Talagang walang aksidente. God-given po. Thank you po.
Breast cancer stage 4 patient, and they tested SimplyNature liquid PPARS on the breast cancer cells. And what they found was that SimplyNature PPARS liquid actually induced caspase 3, caspase 9, and cytochrome C. So what this means is that SimplyNature PPARS liquid was able to induce cancer cell death in breast cancer cells of a breast cancer stage 4 patients.
So with just these three properties of SimplyNature PPARS, it would go a long way already.
You gotta watch all your comorbidities. Our products are actually very effective for inflammation, very effective for managing blood sugar, blood cholesterol. All right. If you're using metformin, PPARS is actually clinically proven to work in synergy with metformin. So you gotta watch. That means your metformin dosage will be tailored downwards because you don't need so much metformin. It actually works in synergy together.
It enhances the immune system, so as you can see, helps you minimize the side effects of the chemotherapy. So it has good antioxidant properties, good anti-inflammatory characteristics.
SimplyNature! Always with you from start